March 27th, 1977. A quiet afternoon on a small Spanish island called Tenerife. Two jumbo jets sit on the same runway. Hundreds of passengers are on board. Visibility is almost zero. Within minutes, aviation history will change forever. This is not a story of terrorism, not a story of mechanical failure. This is a story of human error, pressure, and a single misunderstood message. This is the Tenerife air disaster, the deadliest plane crash the world has ever seen. Earlier that day, a bomb exploded at Las Palmas Airport, forcing many international flights to divert. Tenerife's small airport, Los Rodeos, suddenly became overcrowded with large aircraft it was never designed to handle. Among them were two Boeing 747 jumbo jets. KLM Flight 4805, carrying 248 people. Pan Am Flight 1736, carrying 396 people. Passengers waited patiently, unaware that this diversion had placed them at the center of a deadly chain of events. As the airport filled with aircraft, thick fog rolled in from the Atlantic Ocean. Visibility dropped so low that pilots could barely see a few meters ahead. Air traffic controllers could not see the runway at all. There was no ground radar, only radio communication. Everything depended on clear instructions. The KLM aircraft was instructed to taxi onto the runway and wait. The Pan Am aircraft was told to follow the same runway and exit at a specific turn before it reached the KLM jet. But the fog was dense, the signage was unclear, and the Pan Am crew missed the exit. They were still on the runway. Inside the KLM cockpit, tension was rising. The captain was under pressure to depart quickly due to strict flight duty time limits. Delays could mean an overnight stay and serious operational consequences. Then came the fatal moment. A radio transmission was made. The words were unclear. Another message overlapped. The KLM captain believed he had clearance to take off. There was no explicit confirmation. Despite a brief hesitation from his crew, the captain advanced the throttles. The massive aircraft began accelerating down the fog-covered runway. At the same time, the Pan Am crew suddenly saw bright landing lights emerging from the fog, racing directly towards them. They tried to turn off the runway. They pushed the engines to escape. They had seconds. The KLM jet lifted slightly, but was too late. At more than 250 kilometers per hour, the KLM aircraft struck the Pan Am plane, tearing through its fuselage. Fuel exploded instantly. Fire engulfed the runway. The sound was deafening. Within seconds, both aircraft were destroyed. All 248 people on board the KLM flight were killed. From the Pan Am aircraft, only 61 people survived, many escaping through broken sections of the plane, running through fire and smoke. In total, 583 lives were lost. It became the deadliest aviation disaster in history. Investigations later revealed a chilling truth. There was no technical malfunction, no structural failure, no single weather condition to blame. The disaster was caused by miscommunication, authority pressure, and human error. Because of Tenerife, aviation was forced to change. Standard radio phraseology became mandatory worldwide. Crew resource management was introduced, teaching co-pilots to challenge captains when necessary. Clear takeoff clearance procedures were enforced. Safety became a shared responsibility, not a hierarchy. Hundreds died so that millions could fly safer. Today, Tenerife stands as a silent reminder that in aviation, words matter, seconds matter, and assumptions can be fatal. Sometimes, the deadliest disasters are not caused by explosions or storms, but by a message misunderstood and a decision made too soon.